Hi, my name is Laura Beth DeLeon, and I was born and raised in South Texas. DeLeon. Ever since I was a little girl, I hated my last name. I wouldn't tell people my last name because I didn't know how to pronounce it. I would lie and tell them I didn't know it. After hearing the different ways of saying my last name, the English and Spanish versions, I got used to telling my last name to people depending on whether they were Anglo or Hispanic. My family isn't what you call the typical Hispanic family. We have been living in Texas for many generations and have lost any and all of our Mexican heritage. We are the crying at the national anthem, going to a ball game and eating a hot dog with just ketchup and mustard. Favorite dessert is apple pie family. For me, Mexico was just another country that we happened to live next to. I would hate going to the border town to shop with my family. I saw Mexico as a dirty and poor country. I never really visited Mexico other than where my parents would do their bargain shopping. I didn't really grow up with Mexicans in Harlingen, and if they were, they sure didn't show it. I am the very Americanized version of a Latina. I may look Hispanic, but I sure don't feel like one. Freshman year of UTPA, I met my boyfriend Hector. Just the name, Hector, should have given me a hint that this guy wasn't the typical Americanized Latino. When it came time to meet his family, I was introduced to the Mexican heritage. I witnessed traditions, tasted new food, and listened to different music. It was as if I had transported to Mexico. When it came time for Christmas and New Year's, I was expecting a nice family dinner and then opening presents by the tree. But in Hector's home, I got the Mexican Catholic version. I felt so out of place and awkward being there, not being able to talk to most of the people there because they only spoke Spanish. I've been with my boyfriend for 3 years, and to this day, his family still surprises me with something new when it comes time for the holidays and birthdays. If it weren't for Hector, I would be totally oblivious when it comes to the Mexican culture. I would tell my parents of the different events that would happen, and my parents found it just as surprising as I did. It seemed as if the different things that my boyfriend's family would do was normal to most people living here, but to us, it was so foreign and unfamiliar. I took this class not expecting to learn anything new about the Mexican culture or of its past. I expected reading and writing essays left and right. I didn't know that there was a Chicano movement, or that the Texas Rangers were evil. When I thought of the Rangers, I thought of Walker Texas Ranger and baseball. There is just so much history and culture for me to just jump into so suddenly and unexpected. While most of the students in my class may relate to many of the things discussed in lecture, I'm still just discovering this new culture. I know it may be sad that I am a Latina, and I know just a few words in Spanish with an accent, so I've been told. And I don't really know the Mexican culture, but that's just the way I was raised. I don't want to blame it on my parents, because they didn't know much either. Even my grandparents are a little oblivious to the Mexican culture. We lost our Mexican roots a long time ago, but I'm slowly returning to them as time goes by.